Hello. Uh, we are back, yeah, and we have a situation here. And this laptop, my colleague Manuel, replaced the screen. After he replaced the screen, it's not backlight. And I will not fix this. I will not fix this laptop till he will not apologize for what he did. Yeah. So that's the thing. He has to admit it because he said, no, I took out the battery. Yeah, I did check the screen. The screen has no 19 volts. So 19 volts are missing. So obviously, that's what will happen if you try to replace the battery with the screen plugged in. So he has to apologize. Emmanuel, you have to apologize if you want to fix this. Just say it, just say it. But I replaced the screen without taking out the battery.
So I took the back cover, I disconnect the battery, then I took the screen out, put the screen, and then I connect the battery. So don't listen to this guy.
No. Okay. I will not fix this. No. No. Why you are lying, man?
No, I'm not.
Yeah.
No.
Okay. Let's have a look. Of course, I don't believe it. Let's have a look together. So we have picture. You can see the picture. It's a Chromebook. So he replaces the screen. On the screen, the first thing what you have to check is the 19 volts. That's clear, yeah. Let me power up the microscope. So let's recap what do we need, yeah? First, the 19 volts. That's the case. If the 19 volts is there, we are moving forward, but it's not there. So all that you have to do, you see the connector, is to check, the tracks which are together, because there are power lines. Okay, so you have ground. You can have the ground from the. Okay, let me get the other multimeter. Ground is on the metal case of the connector. And you can see here you have 4 tracks together. 4 together. Here you have 2 together. So you have 2 together here. Here you have 4 together, but that's ground. You can see the big track is ground. So we have 2 here and 4 here. So most likely one is 3.3 and one is 19. And the reason why they are together is just because to carry more current. Okay. So this one, check on the multimeter, is 3.2. So this is the low voltage one. And here is supposed to be 19. And we have nothing. You can see on the multimeter, we have nothing. So that's the thing. The 19 volts should be there present all the time. Not the 3.3. Shut down the computer, the 3.3 is not there anymore. But the 19, it's always there. Okay? So the 19 volts is missing. That's clear. The next step, logical step, is to check for a fuse on the board, yeah? Because something, you have a fuse or a resistor which got burned. That's the reason why you don't have 19. The laptop is still working. You can see the picture on the screen. I will close it because the 19 volts should be there present all the time, like how I said. And we have the screen connector from the board. And here you can see the things more clearly, yeah? So that's the connector. I think I have to bring this on an angle so you can see more clear what's going on here, yeah? So look what you have here. You have 4 tracks together here with some capacitor, and obviously this is the 90 volts power rail. And here you have 2 tracks together, and it's going to a resistor, and after the resistor is the fuse. That's the 3.3. Unlucky. So what is missing is this. And it's going somewhere. So this is a capacitor. This is a capacitor. This is a capacitor. And this is another capacitor. So we have 4 capacitors there, no fuse. So the track is going somewhere here on the board. It's going somewhere, which I don't know where. So what you'll do in this case, you take the board out. No, I'm really sorry. Not on this video. Maybe on another video, but not on this one. This one, I give you an alternative way to fix this problem. Okay? Because I don't, maybe, you know, most likely I have a fuse on the other side of the board. But maybe the track is gone. Or maybe on this one the track is gone. I can see some liquid damage marks here. Look. So I cleaned there. What did I click? Sorry. I cleaned there earlier. So look there. That's water damage. You can see? So maybe the track is gone. So keep in mind few things. Now my colleague is still guilty. Probably here, yeah. Probably he burned the track. Was backlight before you replaced the screen? You haven't checked it. Okay, it's not my fault. It's your fault. You should check before. Maybe the computer was dead. Maybe it was not even coming on. You have to check before. That's the first rule when you take a job. Check. Don't trust the customer. Okay? So, let's find an alternative way to fix this. First, we need the most important things. Yeah? Wire. We need a wire. And I found one. This is a nice wire. Okay, that's the old screen. Okay, maybe here, maybe my colleague is right. Yeah. You know why? Because I'm looking right now on the old screen, and on the old screen, look at the connector. On the connector, you can see that actually the pins are burned there. So probably, no, it's still his fault. Don't worry, it's still his fault because he didn't check. No, you didn't. You just said it. You didn't check. No. Wait. So you replace the screen for nothing? So actually this whole screen is good? No. You don't know because you didn't check. The boss. Okay. Good. So we need a wire. Just keep in mind your primary need. You need you don't need 19. That's wrong. You don't need 19. If it's plugged in, it is 19. If it's not plugged in, it's the battery voltage. Okay? So, what we will do? Either we find the main 19 volts power rail on this board, or I cannot take a track from the charging port because when you unplug the charger there is no backlight. I can take from battery. That's right, I can take from battery. But the better idea is to take the track from your main power rail. Sorry, it's not 19. I'm only saying your main 19 volts power rail, but it's not 19. If the charger is not plugged in, it's not 19. Okay, so let's see. The laptop is on. Let me try to find 19 volts somewhere. You can see some chips here, some capacitors. Here is nothing. I need 19 from somewhere. So I just check random because obviously I have no schematics and I'm not looking on the schematics for this. So I'm checking randomly to find 19 volts. And I can't see too many points from where I can get 19 here. On this side of the board. .3. What's here? 11.4. Okay, so this is our main power rail. Yeah? 11.4, because if I check the battery, 11.4, 11.36. It's a little bit higher, but that's not important. So this, you see, this is a big truck. Big truck is mean a big power rail. Let me find a wire. I have a nice one here. But it's no long enough. Oh. You know what? I will use 2 wires. You see, I have some nice wires. Someone sent me. Who sent me? Who sent me this? Oh. Okay, so we'll use the alternative way to carry voltage there on the screen connector. So I found this spot. It's a spot. I don't know what it is, but has the voltage what I need. You see this spot. This truck. It's a big truck. That means it's a big power rail. It's not an isolated truck. You see this with the capacitor here. You can see on the multimeter I have 11.4. Okay. And now the computer is on sleep because I closed it and I still have 11.4, which is great. Yeah. Just let's wait for the solar iron. With the 3.3, it's just a little bit more complicated. If the 3.3 volts is missing, you can use a wire, but don't go to the 3.3 from the super IO because the screen will be always on. And when I mean on, it's not about the backlight; it's about the picture. But obviously, will be no picture, so you will have just the screen will be on with all the pixel on, I believe. Use the 3.3, the second power supply. You know, you have the primary power supply for the startup chip, and you have the second one, which is 3.3. So use that one. So what I will do, I will get a wire from this truck. Let me use some solder wire. Okay, the battery is still plugged in. It's fine because here is no voltage anyway. Yeah, we can short this. It's no problem because it's the same truck. Okay, so I will get a wire, this wire. Yeah, so the wire is soldered. Now I'll come with the wire on the other side. But this is too short, so yeah, and the wire. Yeah, great. Okay, this wire has voltage, so I should be careful. Yeah?
Sorry, sir, I need 2 seconds.
Yeah, give me 1 second. Okay, sorry. Let me solder the wire together. The wires is soldered together. Let's. Oh, sorry. What's wrong with my camera? I'm really sorry. Okay, the camera is gone. Wow. I can't fix this. I have to restart the computer. So even if I plug the camera back on the USB-C, it will not work. I have to restart the computer. No, it's not working. Oh, that's crazy. That's sick. Okay, let's use this camera. Don't worry. Let's disable Brio webcam. A big webcam. Yeah, that would be great. That's great. So we solder the wire, this wire, from that point to that point. So now the laptop should be working. If we are right. If we are right. Look at the laptop. You can see the backlight. Huh? You can see it, so it's working fine. It's on. Huh? You can see it. So we have backlight. Backlight is working perfectly. Okay? So that's all for this video. We just learn a bit more about the backlight circuit, especially the main power which if the charger is plugged in is 19, if not is the battery voltage, on our case 11.4. Okay, so I'll stop this video now. I'm glad I figured it out. Actually, it's not his fault because I just checked the screen and you seen that connector, but this is just an alternative way to fix a problem. Because if I will just open the board and I will replace the fuse, it's nothing to learn. It's about finding an alternative way. Yeah? Or maybe you just want to know if the screen is good, but you don't have 19, so you have to come with 19. You can come with the power supply, or you can use just a wire like how I use. Okay? So, I'll stop now. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe if you like the video, and see you probably tomorrow, yeah? Bye.